I got this Skillcraft nose mouth unassembled kit. I paid $4 for it. I'll probably ship this into Amazon also and see what happens with it. $4 gamble. So gamble, gamble. I never actually sent the Skillcraft model kit to Amazon. I ended up listing it on eBay. It took forever to sell. I had it in my store for almost a year. I paid $4 for it. I sold it for a best offer of $10. The problem was that I had first class put on it as my shipping option. When it ended up costing priority, the model was over £1. So I don't understand why I decided to do that, but I did it. With shipping, it cost $7.96 to ship that thing. After fees and everything, I might make $1. Probably, if you're out and you see a model kit, I would probably just either buy it and donate it to a science teacher, or just walk by it and don't even bother with it. Next, I sold this Nike Pro Dry Fit compression football shorts. I found these at the bins. I had 2 pairs of them at my Goodwill Outlet. It costs $1.29 per pound. I have, I don't know, $1 into this. They sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Next item I sold was this Disney movie Magical Moments Seen It DVD. It's just the DVD. I bought the game and it was incomplete, so I ended up parting out the the pieces and sold just the DVD for $9.99. Seen It games, I've said it a few times, but Seen It games aren't really worth anything. Disney ones have some value. Harry Potter, Friends has some value. I don't know, if you know another one, put it down in the comments if you sold a Seen It game and it has some value. I don't know, I'd like to know. I sold this Disney Seen It die. It's from the same game as the DVD I just sold. I ended up taking a best offer on this for $2.65 plus shipping. Right there's 2 sales that I made. What is that? $10 and $2.60 something. I had $12.64 in gross sales just off of 2 items from that. I mean, I'm okay with that. Plus, because I sold that stupid model kit and barely made any money on it. This is probably going to be another boring sale for you. I ended up selling this lot of Monopoly cards. I bought a Monopoly game for $1.49. It was incomplete. Which a lot of times when you're buying used board games, they probably are going to be incomplete. So either part it out or don't mess with them. I ended up selling just the cards for the Monopoly game for $3.59. I sold the tokens a while back. I feel like I sold them for between $9 and $12. I honestly don't remember. It's been a while back. I sold this pair of Key Imperial overalls. I found these at Goodwill. I paid $4.50. They've been in my death pile, money pile, whatever you want to call it, pile for almost a year. Over a year? Over a year. I think one of the two. And I found them a few weeks ago and finally decided I was going to list them. I hadn't listed them before because they were missing the tag. It told me the size. I ended up just taking my yardstick and just putting measurements. I haven't heard back from the buyer, so I'm assuming they fit. But I ended up selling them for $19.99 plus shipping. I found this Lego set at the bins. 3 of the bags were sealed, 2 of them weren't. They're still in here. The other 3 bags I ended up parting out, and I sold the first bag for $4.99. If I could go back right now, I would probably just sell the entire box incomplete and just got rid of it. Sold it all in one batch, but I didn't. I guess I could still do that. I sold this Lego Marvel Avengers Iron Man Steel. I sold this Lego set as incomplete. I found this at Goodwill. This has been in my death pile, money pile, whatever pile for over a year, and I bought it for $2.50. I found out it was incomplete, and I just put it back in the box and just put it away. Pulled it out a few weeks ago, ended up listing it as incomplete, put it in the title, put it in the description, and ended up taking a best offer of $20 plus shipping on top for this. All right, right now, one of my favorite things to sell are jeans. I've just been liking finding jeans, selling jeans. They've been selling pretty decent for me, I feel. And I ended up selling this pair, Levi's 505 jeans, light wash jeans. They were size 36 by 30. I bought them at Goodwill for $4.50 and they ended up selling for $16.99 plus shipping. I find jeans they're pretty easy to list, pretty easy to store, pretty easy to ship. $4.50 into $16.99, I will take it. If you happen to see my last video, you saw that I bought an Xbox One controller. It didn't have the battery pack or the battery coverage on the back. Ended up listing it without it, and it sold in less than a day. I bought it for $5.99, ended up selling it for $32.99 plus shipping. Pumped about that sale. It was a super quick flip. Can you say that super quick flip? I sold a VHS tape. I sold a VHS tape of Wiggles. It was Wiggles Toot Toot. I found this at the bins. Oh, I don't know, 50 cents into it. Ended up selling it for $8.49. So super pumped about it. I mean, not super pumped, but I'm okay with it. From the bins, I also sold this Micro Machine helicopter. If you know what Micro Machines are, I mean, they're tiny. This thing probably weighed 1 ounce. I'll say it again, is I always try to find light stuff like DVDs that just are basically free if you're taking it from the bins and selling it. Ended up selling this piece for $8.49. Little sales add up for me. And little sales like that just kind of roll into being able to make a purchase like this last sale I had. I ended up finding this Lego Ninjago Lego set. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. I actually bought it from my stepsister. I paid $100 for it. I bought it back in November. Ended up selling in February. It took 77 days to sell. I ended up selling it for $269.99. So I turned $100 into $269, free shipping though. And it was through the global shipping program. So I'm in Indiana. I had to ship it to Kentucky. And it cost me $8 to ship it down there. I'm okay just making little sales and building up my bankroll so I can eventually, hopefully, have bigger sales. But it doesn't bother me to have these little sales and little pieces. They all add up. This last weekend, I had this big sale, but nothing but small sales the entire weekend. Other resellers might have better luck finding better things. They might just be better pickers than I am. But you know, I'm just doing what I'm doing. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate everyone watches my videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey YouTube, it's Dan, also known as Art Vandally. Today's video is just gonna be a what sold video that I'm gonna film for the second time. I feel like the second go around of this is going better. I've just been in the zone of cross-listing and watching first 48 hours. I'm sweating now. That's the thing I like about Goodwill. You go there, you buy a board game, it's gonna cost you $1.50. Worst case scenario, you can sell all the pieces for $1.50. Or the worst case would be you do that and then you try to sell it for $1.50 and then no one actually buys it and then you're stuck with this stupid board game. And I got a mountain of them out in the garage. Just piles of board games now. I don't know what to do with them. Probably part them out. Okay.